Alright all, good morning. So welcome from Japan again. So this is day 2 of my little Diecast trip. Now of course this is a vacation and I'm not supposed to be completely focusing on shopping, but if you have chances to visit these type of stores. So this is Surugaya behind me, and Surugaya is a big online store mainly, but in Japan it's actually a big chain. Most of the people that order diecast planes from Japan, they usually use Surugaya. I'm also going to share with you guys the website, of course, in the future. We're going to do a big episode on shopping sprees and what online you can buy. But we visit the store inside now, and we're going to have a look inside, see what's inside, and see what we can find. Oh. Ja, kan. Sorry. Er zit een leuke tussen, hoor.
Is het duur?
Oh nee, veel goedkoop.
Mooie kleur.
Ziet ook hoeveel. Alrighty, some of my own finds for today. Some the 300 yen bin, there were some that I did like actually. Some of the older ones before I started collecting. So this one, yeah, just caught my eye. I have no idea if this is a good price, by the way. And Fast and Furious because history a bit. And of course GTR R32, the Pendant, really nice one. And this one actually because I just like transport things. And even my wife found some cool little stuff. This one's for me, by the way. And some Pokemon cards, of course. Which they have, by the way, also plenty, so that's always quite fun. Alrighty guys, so we went inside. Actually super awesome. Not so many diecast airplanes, but diecast cars, damn, a lot. Also, as what you saw at the end, there's some Pokemon cards there. I didn't go into the whole store because I think my channel is focused on diecast. Leave in the comments, by the way, if you ever want to see more of other things, then I'm happy to share. But for now, we're going to stick to diecast. So I had a lot of diecast car, Hot Wheels, special cars. I even bought some myself. I shared with you guys in the image. But let's go to the next store and see what's up there. Hey, hello guys. So had the next stop in our trip around Sendai. Now I'm behind a Surugaya again. Now the last book off, unfortunately I couldn't film. Also there was no diecast, so there was no point to film. I'm gonna see inside what's there. So right away a nice find in Surugaya. I just made a little round. Actually quite not a bad situation here with diecast. Some even like witty wings. This is like roughly 22 euros, I think. Now, if my buddy Mark didn't buy one yet, I would have bought one. Sundowners, but then from Dragon Wings, Witty Wings, Black Bunny, which is always very cool. And VNF, nice one, Golden Dragons. I don't know how this one looks. I'm actually really curious about it for that price. It's like less than 15 euro. I'm gonna check this one out in a sec. For the rest, not that much. Mainly a lot of model kits in this one, but not bad. I'm gonna just show you quickly the model kits, which are quite cool. There's some bigger ones even. But nothing majorly awkward special. Some older kits that are quite nice. But at least for myself, a cool find. I just noticed this display all of a sudden. Now keep in mind that these stores are quite big, so finding diecast in them is quite hard. So sometimes when I'm lucky, and I do find it, I just want to show you guys the best as possible. Some older tomicas I see, some bigger fuel trucks, and even some hobbymaster, fun enough. I don't know what all of this is, but I'm more interested in this part. Quite shocked by the price on this blue 58 here. It's a nice one. Oh, it's the blue 59, by the way. Or does it have a typo? I'm not 100% sure. I need to check the number in a sec. But yeah, 20k is quite high. And for the rest, some like toys and stuff. Old school MR2. With your phone as a display in the back. That's actually really cool. Now I'm doubting about this one here. I think this is really cool. But I'm not sure on the scale. I hope it's 1/64. And this continues on and on. So many. It's been opened. Yeah, the amount. Alright guys, so that was Surugaya on the inside. Now on the inside I already shared one of the items that I bought. I also bought the little 7-Eleven shop. Actually thought like I don't even know what scale is and don't care, I think it's funny. And I like the little diorama stuff and also one little Hot Wheels car. But I have to say, not disappointing at all. I was looking for a car there for a while and now finding one for like 60 euro, roughly 65 euro. And you could get the tax back after 5,000 yen, so that's quite good. But I have to say, a really nice shop. And but hey guys, behind me a very small book off. I saw some diecast on Google Maps, so I thought like, hey, let's have a look at it quickly. By the way, I'm not using my mic right now, so I hope you guys can hear me correctly, or else we'll dub it over. But let's go inside and see what's in there. Alrighty guys, so inside the book off. So there was a lot of music, Japanese music playing, and I don't want to get any violations on author's rights for music. So I did some audio over it myself and doing a little voiceover now. I have to say, for a book off, this one had quite some diecast and even found the little Falcons models. Now, already a spoiler alert, this one was damaged, unfortunately, but I will also show you some other diecast while we're walking, so enjoy guys. Alrighty guys, so that was a bit of a disappointment. So the Falcon models that I just picked out didn't say anything about damage, but it was already dirty cheap. It's like 18 euro translated back to euros. And I thought like, let's double check it. So I asked them if I could have a quick check inside, and I saw the inside and saw all the missiles were broken off, and I thought like, yeah, even for 18 euro it's still cheap then. But I already have one of these and mine is already fixed up by Bob, and I thought like, yeah, I don't want to replace it. So didn't come back with much. Bought one little Super Puma and one little Pikachu diecast card that my wife saw that she liked. And of course some Pokemon cards. My wife, she's crazy about Pokemon cards. So yeah, we'll skip to the next store again. Thank you guys. Alrighty guys, behind me is garage off, hobby off, house off. We're gonna have a look quickly inside what's in there. I'll also drop the location of course in the video again. And let's see what we can find. Inside a hobby off. Oh, nice one I have to say for that price. Still looking quite okay. I already have it, so that's a bit hard. Gemini 200. Not bad. Motorcycles, some trains. I always like these. They were quite underrated models, but quite cool. Some display books. little fire truck. Well, let's have a walk through it. Some more Kato trains. I have to say, you see these a lot here. And sometimes it's worth to look in between them, see something that you like. I like the little GTR 33 there. Little police Toyota. And there's always so much to see. And I feel that might skip some things that some people like. Sorry for that in advance. Little transport company trucks. Really nice. And of course some of them that are more famous in Japan. I have that one on the left actually. To say there are some really nice ones again, but most of them either I have or I doubt if I have them. But I really like these little boxes always, and the prices are, yeah, it's okay. Like some of them are more expensive because a bit more rare. By the way, sorry for the lighting. It's the LEDs in the cabinets. They are quite strobic. A little mining, heavy industry miner. Little military trucks. Now the red ones are more like childish toys, I have to say. The more nice ones are the black boxes, I've noticed. Even one from Pinocchio. And from Cars. Really nice. Yeah, so yeah, we'll continue and see what more we can find. Some Hot Wheels. Some weird little ones even. Like really cool. Well, weird. Weird is a big word, but Model 3s for some reason. Teslas are popular in Japan. I don't know why, but not popular if they end up here, of course. Speed City, another Model 3. They just recently opened in Japan, so I'm assuming that's why we see more of them now. Ooh, nice. A grey one. Don't have the grey one yet, so how much is that? Pink? I don't know how much pink is anymore. That's cool. A lot of Teslas again. Little Koenigsegg camera. That's actually really cool. That's nice. I'm happy with that. Let's see what we else have here. Playboy edition. Always fun. Diecast GTR. BMW E36. Yeah. Nice. Cheta. Also fun. How much? 1650. Not bad. I also always find this quite interesting. So they have like a garage oven, this one, so it's multiple, and they have like used car parts or parts that are new in the box and they don't use. So it's quite funny to see. Just wanted to share that with you guys. And then also bicycles and so on, everything that roughly fits in a garage, which is quite fun. And like stereos and so on. which is quite cool, I have to say. If you're really looking for something specific, it's fun to see. Guys, so that was me inside quickly. So I found a little cool Hot Wheels Bugatti EB1110. I have to say the cars outside here are also really cool. You see like a lot more modified cars, I have to say, in between. Although not pretty, some of them. It's still fun to see like slightly modified cars. And even a really nice clean GTI, I have to say. A nice red one here, nicely polished. Or weird little mopeds, which is fun. So yeah, let's continue on to the next store again. Alrighty guys, so we're at Allsons. Now, Allsons was one of those shops that I really wanted to visit because I was curious. And I first thought it was just a small diecast shop, but it was actually like a little, let's say hobby shop car garage mix. And it was awesome. The owners were sitting outside together with a friend, just relaxing, chilling in the sun, having a beer or drink, I don't even know. But super kind. I asked them if I could film, and they were like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And in Japanese English mix that we could communicate with each other. But walking inside the store was like a small little diecast heaven. I'm trying to avoid the people in the recording here because I don't want any faces on the recording, as minimal as possible at least. But the shop had a awesome vibe filled with diecast. I haven't seen this many in one shop yet. This is only just cars, keep in mind. But I will let you enjoy, guys, and we'll put some audio over it so you guys can watch in quietness without my voice. Enjoy. So the owner just showed me something. So he has even a vending machine from Allsons, which is super cool. Look at this. So you can pick your diecast car, and there's a lot of them inside. This is super awesome. By the way, so guys, this is the front of the store. And let's not get myself driven over. So this is Allsons. Yeah, so a little card for... So yeah, as I mentioned, guys, so on Saturdays and on Sundays they're only open, so that's very important to know. But for sure, have a visit if you're ever nearby. This is a freaking awesome shop and a very cool owner, so thank you for showing us. Oh, nice.
Alrighty guys, just a quick one. I missed an intro update here, so we're now at a hobby a huff. That's the next stop.
Also Royal Air Force One, don't know how that ended up in Japan, and a 1 in 200 scale A380, which is really nice for that price for Lufthansa. Don't know who makes the casting for that one, but really cool. Some nice little ones indeed. Some Corvettes. Oh, the A350 here. And also some 100 airliners. Hey, this one's quite cool. And it's sometimes really worth to really crouch through these stores because there is so much that it becomes almost impossible to not miss something at one point. And that happened to me already today, so yeah. And by the way, also, yeah, see, my wife already pointed out stuff that I didn't see. So a lot of Katos, but also like more diecast cars on scale. Train diecast. Little BMW, no, Nissan Silvia. Oh, nice, the one from Fast and Furious. And some mini GTs. Really nice. And some of that airsoft stuff. This one's also really cool, the Thunderbirds one. Let's see. Nice Grand Prix. Little helicopter in the back there. As I mentioned, so that's an example of like how you need to really pay attention if you're looking for something. So there's always something here. And here behind. Tomica. And the 1 on 18 box here. McLaren Mercedes. More old school Tomicas. I have to say they are quite fun to look at. I know some channel owners will always like these to see. A little shop car. I always do like these older cars. Especially these little boxes. They're so detailed, it's really cool. A little Honda. Some more of the black edition ones. And more and more and more. It continues on and on. Like a panda one. I'm trying to give my best to get everything on cam, but not will work always. But yeah, most of these I actually own. I never reviewed one of them because yeah, I'm always focusing on military airplanes. If you guys want to see more of that, you just hit me in the comments and I'll maybe build a different channel for that, but in the future maybe. That's also a cool one. And this continues on. I don't want to film people. Alrighty guys, so I have found another stroke of diecast cars. Some fun little ones here. Premio GT. There's some cool ones in there, I have to say. Sometimes fun just to have a quick peek. This is, by the way, this is the Tesla Roadster. Actually, I will buy that because I used to work for Tesla for 11 years, those who didn't know. So that's quite fun for me. And it's finally coming out soon. Pagani Zonda R, really nice. Ooh, Bugatti, nice, yeah. To make some space here. It's from the Fast and Furious, although I don't have the Chiron yet. So yeah, just to give you guys an impression, I also collect model cars. So yeah. Bugatti Veyron is something that I always adored, especially in custom colors. Aston Martin Zahala. Another Fast and Furious one. Really nice, I have to say. I'm still looking for a 7-Eleven one, which I hope I will find also. A Knight Rider and Hitachi. Dutch Viper from Fast and Furious. There is nothing interesting, I have to say. Kan even door naar voren dan. Fast and Furious GT3. Another GT3. Okay. Luckily I have my wife with me. She can grab the model cars over from me and... Yeah, thank you, honey. I appreciate you, actually. No worries. My wife's laughing her ass off. This idiot is like trying to grab 10 cars at the same time. And some tomicas. And some older ones. Some of them really are beaten up sometimes, but yeah, nothing you can do about that. If kids start using them for play. Just notice also these little guys here. Really cool. That's plastic though, but it's really nice. Alrighty, that was another quick stop at Hobby Off. Let me show you guys quickly the storefront. I have to say, it was not bad. There were some airplanes in there, like 3 of them, but mainly like C-17 Globemasters. But a lot of diecast cars, and that you guys could see in the video. Now, let me know if you guys want to see more content like cars. I have a lot of them, but I always find them so small. There's not much to talk about, in my opinion. You can drop so many images of something, but I'd rather show you guys where to buy them and where to find them if you ever visit. So as I mentioned, all the locations I will try and put in my take pictures of every location, and so I have the coordinates at least. So I'll see if I can add them into the description, but this is also a first for me to bring you guys on a trip and show you the guys everything that I find. But hope you liked it. Alrighty guys, so now we're at a Book Off Plus. So Book Off has multi-chains like many off stores, like Hobby Off, Hard Off and so on. Plus being, it has a little bit more size to it, and also other things like clothing and hobbymaster stuff sometimes, but also like more related to diecast, I mean by that. So yeah, you can find certain things like figures, books, DVDs, all sort of things. Now we're gonna mainly focus on diecast, of course, in this episode, but feel free to join me again, and we'll see what's inside. Alrighty guys, welcome to the day 2 haul. So of course I had the F4U for Crosshair from the Def Rattlers. Now fun fact, by the way, I checked it in the store already. Everything is still sealed, so that's super cool. It said used on it, but it seems to be not used at all. It's new in the box, and I do love the nose a lot, the nose art. So I'm going to make sure that this is all boxed up nicely before shipping. Of course, I had a 7-Eleven diorama. I saw it. Now, of course, this is more fun. My wife said like I liked it and then bought it. And I also like it because it's really funny. Train Transport Super Puma from the Japanese Coast Guard. Tesla Roadster and Skyline R32. Yeah, the Rick and Morty ship. I saw it sitting there and I thought like cool. And then of course some more Jap cars, some F40, and this one really nice. Saw it at Allsons. By the way, Allsons, thank you for the extra 3D printed hanger. I really love this idea. I'm going to print some of these extra down the road without the Alson logo, of course, with my own logo on it, but that will happen in the future. Got one from this guy's, really nice. Of course the Civic 93. Lamborghini LP5000, really cool, and a Bugatti from Fast and Furious, and a EB110 again. So yeah, there you have it, guys. So yeah, that is day 2. I have to say, I'm shocked with the amount of diecast that I found. I'm now in more rural Japan, at least for my opinion. Like, don't correct me on this one, please. Don't bash me. But I get that there is, you have city centers, of course, like Tokyo, Osaka, and so on, and then Denden Town and Akihabara, which are really cool, but always they're already plundered. And here I actually find stuff for prices that I think like they're a lot cheaper. But then again, if I calculate flight cost and fuel and all that stuff, I'm doing bad math. But you get my point. It's a bit cheaper over here than the other locations, and there is a lot more to watch. Most of it is not even online. So yeah. Stay tuned for day 3, of course.